What up, guys? Wait, what the hell? Oh, okay. I was seeing something on my computer. I thought something was weird. Never mind. What up, guys? Any tier Guild Forever going to be reviewing RWBY Volume 2 of Chapter 10. It's been a while since we did some RWBY, so I thought I'd get on it. For those of you that don't know, as I stated the other night when I uploaded Weathering with you, I was kind of busy tonight, so yeah, I wasn't able to do reactions for a movie, but I did do some RWBY and something I'm going to upload on my Patreon, so keep watch there. So, RWBY decided to be a little adventure, wander on her own. Not want like she didn't do it intentionally. It's just old. Excuse me. Old Pup had to use the old John, and RWBY just happened to be caught up in it. And due to certain circumstances, they were able to find the Falcos, whatever that organization that Mr. Hatton Kane is working with, in order to get a lot of accumulate plenty of dust. A grand scheme of things. So yeah. What are the organization called again? I know them, like I know of them, but I feel like I don't know them enough, especially Mr. Hat and Keen. But yeah, and then at the same time, Weiss, Blake, what's it's called, and Yang, all kind of had like their own little seminar or their own little moment together, discussing on the reasons why Mr. Huntsman guy here decided to question them on their purpose for wanting to take part in this career as being a huntsman or a huntress or whatever you want to call them. And they kind of gave it a lot of thought, because I'm sure it's never occurred to them, or they've never really been asked those questions. You would think that would be one of the main questions you have if the School of Beacon is like, taking in students. I would assume that would be one of the first things they ask, but I guess it's not necessarily the case. And with that, it really made them think. It really made them get in their own subconscious and ask themselves the big question: why am I a part of Beacon? Why am I a student at the academy? Why do I want to be a huntsman, huntress, or whatever? So many questions, yet most of that only they can answer themselves. But even though while on the surface they may not realize what it is, it does come down to a subconscious level. There is a reason, there is a drive, it's just not very clear yet. That's why they were kind of trying to reach out toward each other related to this topic in order to help give them some closure regarding that matter. And it's understandable, because it is a big question. It is a big decision to be part of being a huntsman or huntresses, because they're in a big war zone, as Gang said. So they really need to understand why they're here and why they're doing it. That's something they should know from the jump. But even if you have an idea, you should still convince yourself this is really what you want to do. This is what you're meant to do. And this is the kind of future you want to lead for yourself. So it's a good thing the guy asked them those questions. But they were very I don't know, would you say they were bothered, or were they left with a sense of, it's almost like they do understand, but at the same time it's like they get it, but at the same time they want to know more about the reason for them being a huntsman or huntresses by reaching out towards each other. And even though it wasn't really like clearly clarified as to where their end game for being a huntresses are, they kind of did get a general idea, or a gist, you will, and that helped a lot, talking about him amongst each other. And I feel like the reasons why RWBY wasn't that hung up on it, or the guy when he talked to RWBY about it. Wait, did he talk about it with RWBY or not? I don't remember. But the point is, RWBY already knew what she wanted from the jump. This is something she's convinced of. This is something that she wants. And hers is simply, it's not due to any very complicated underlining reason. It's something she's always wanted to be at a very young age. It's something she's always wanted. And what more reason can you want than that? Like, not everyone needs to have like this life-changing journey or this like crazy epilogue kind of reasoning for why they want to be a huntsman or huntresses. Sometimes they just want to be it due to the fact that it's their goal from a very nostalgic time in their childhood. So that's the one thing you gotta respect RWBY for. She was very clear on what she wanted, and she wasn't afraid to do what she needed to do in order to achieve it. Very solid. Don't need to go in any further detail. That's probably why he didn't need to. When he was talking about it with RWBY, he already knew. Or maybe he had the same sense as her. Like, this is something she's always wanted. Same thing as he did. Maybe he just wanted to be it because it's something he really strived for. So when he realized that this is something that she wanted, this is something that she desired, he can relate to it because he was the same way maybe at some given point during his younger years when he was barely entering Beacon. But who knows, who knows. That's kind of left in the dark for most people just to come up and decide for themselves. Or maybe later on as we get further into the chapters, we'll have a general gist of what exactly he meant when he was asking everyone those questions. Well, RWBY looked like she was kind of left off pretty easily due to the fact that she already knows what she wants. She doesn't need a whole giant paragraph essay explaining anything or any deep-rooted conversation that could lead to subconscious levels of reasoning as to why she wants to. It's just she wants to. No need to complicate it further. And again, that isn't necessarily a bad thing. You don't need life-changing reasons just to be a huntress. Sometimes you just want that. But anyway, guys, I appreciate you all for the support you're giving me so far regarding the movies. It looks like you guys really like it. For now, I just took a little break because once again I was busy tonight, and so but I still want to give you guys something. So RWBY's here. Just need one more. I might do RWBY again tomorrow, just so I can finally say I did the week's worth of RWBY. But we'll see, because I do want to get a movie out tomorrow. Maybe, depending. If I can get through the movie tomorrow and I still have time for RWBY, then I'm going to do some more RWBY. But anyway, guys, that's it for me. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, and I see you guys all in the next one. Don't forget, like it up, comment, watch this video all the way through. That way we can finally get monetized on YouTube, and then the channel can finally grow larger than before. So please, it really helped me out a lot. See you guys later.